Hey everybody, I have the day off today and tomorrow, my usual Thursday and Friday. Uh, Not sure if I was going to get it for several reasons, but things are seeming to get back to normal at the workplace anyway. But I have had, that's why I sound funny, I've had a terrible, terrible cold for the past almost 2 weeks now, which is why I sound really rough. And the cough, I can't get over my cough, and I have to suck on little hard candies. But I'm actually getting a lot better than what I have been. But that brings up my topic for today is prescription drugs and their side effects. Since I had my heart attack in January, and now I'm on 3 different medications. 3. Now, 2 of them I take once a day. 1 of them I take twice a day. And I've never been one to take pills, because pills, I mean, even taking a leave, for pain, would just make me groggy, and I wouldn't have any energy. That's why I took Pepto-Bismol once for an upset stomach, and then it made me throw up all day. So something was wrong with that. But anyway, my prescription pills have side effects to them, and there's a lot of them listed, and I have a lot of them, but I won't go into all that. But one of them is that it lowers your immune system. And so I've been generally healthy all my life. Everybody else could have the flu and whatever, and I might have the flu. I had the flu year before last, and it was like 20 years since I'd had the flu. Some people get it all the time. Now it's going to appear that whatever anybody's got, I'm going to get. Because I've had this cold for almost 2 weeks, and it's just drained my energy, and I wake up and I cough all night long, and runny nose, and I sound like Rudolph. But anyway, that's because my immune system is lowered. And another side effect that it took me by surprise, and I kind of had to figure this one out by myself, was I can no longer eat seafood. And it was weird, because when I started talking about that at work, my supervisor was talking about her grandson, the medication that he's on. He can't eat seafood anymore, and it lowers his immune system. So whatever he's taking, whatever I'm taking, has got a little bit of the same thing in it, apparently. But anyway, the way I discovered that is when I got out of the hospital in February, I went and stayed with the kids for a few weeks. And then on the very first day that I came home and started staying by myself again, I ate a pack of tuna. Now I don't buy it in the cans, I buy it in the pack, And I ate that, and then I felt a little funny, and I had heart palpitations. And now this is only like less than a month after I'd been out of the hospital. And so I laid down on the couch thinking to myself, well, what's going on? I just had a heart attack a few weeks before that. Didn't contribute anything to the tuna at that time. And after about 2 hours it passed. And so maybe a month, maybe a month and a half after that, I ate a pack of tuna again, the second time. And I had stomach cramps, and I became sick. Still, I didn't contribute it to the tuna, because right at that time is when I came down with the Norovirus too. So I thought, well, that's why that came up all of a sudden. I had the Norovirus. And the third time was about 2 weeks ago. I came home from work, and I ate a pack of tuna. And after about 30 minutes, I started feeling that feeling again. And then the stomach cramps, I got a little bit nauseated, was having to suck in deep breaths, like, and I thought, what the hell? And dawned on me at that time. Every time I eat tuna, that happens to me. And I was like that for, I guess, maybe an hour, hour and a half. And I got violently ill, just so sick. And right after that, I felt better. But the next morning, I woke up with a real bad sore throat. And I figured that was from where I had threw up the night before. But no, it stuck around, and hence the cold. And so I've had that ever since. So I got some tuna in the refrigerator, but I will not be eating it. I guess I'll give it to the kids. I'll not eat seafood anymore. That's really going to make me miss Captain D's. And another side effect from medication, I have the hiccups every day. At some point during the day, I have the hiccups. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's later on in the evening, but I will have the hiccups. And I stay so tired. My energy level is drained. It's like I don't have the energy to do anything. And another side effect is back pain. And I'll have pain up here, like between my shoulder blades. And like today, it's not hurting right now. And I'm on my feet all day at work. It'll really hurt sometimes at work. And then by the end of the day, when I come home and I sit down, sometimes I can't stay online very long because the pain will go up to my shoulders and it'll just hurt and burn, and I'll have to lay down. And when I do lay down, I just go on to sleep. A lot of times I've come home and gone to sleep about 6 o'clock in the evening and not get up to the next day to go to work. I don't even go to the bedroom anymore. I don't go to the bedroom anymore. I'll lay on the couch and go to sleep. And I'll sit over here sometimes in the rocking chair. I love my rocking chair. I'll just sit there in the rocking chair and end up rocking myself to sleep. So, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. The doctor, when he first prescribed them for me, was talking about hopefully I could come off of the medication after 3 months. And I've already gone for my visit to him after 3 months. And I got to keep taking them. One of them, and I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them in particular says that I can't stop taking it on my own. If I just stop taking that particular prescription, it can cause you to have a heart attack. You have to be weaned off of it. So if I am ever to come off of that medication, he's going to have to take me off of it gradually. I just hate taking pills. I hate it. I take them at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. But you got to do what you got to do. So, just like the man in the news, he did what he had to do. He cut off his own arm. Did you all hear about that? He was working on his furnace, and he dropped one of his tools down on the inside and stuck his arm in and got his arm stuck. And he was down there in his basement for like 2 days, and he said he smelled this god-awful smell, and it was his arm. His arm was dead, where it had been caught on one of the blades and was cut and everything, and it was setting up gangrene. So he had to take one of his power tools and saw his arm off. And like he said, if it's life and death, he knew he was going to die. You do what you got to do. Yeah. I guess it's easy for us to say, I could never do that, but one never knows until one is in that situation. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about for now. And so, until next time, bye-bye.